so much for finding this video today, where we are going to have just a nice, simple, traditional trigger video with some really soothing triggers. The last trigger today, you caught a glimpse in the preview, might be the current hottest trigger in ASMR right now, and there's not that many of them out there. So I'm planning on doing it right, and I hope everybody sticks around for our last trigger, because it's very, very tingly, and it's a surprisingly tingly trigger. Anyway, we're gonna get started with the misters on the microphone. So we're just gonna kinda click these on. There's a real art to this. I don't know if I have the art down for the misters. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like these or not. Try something new. sounded. If it makes the video, I don't know, but we'll find out. So our next trigger I've used before. And this mason jar with just regular old water. Can make a very tingly sound. And it sounds like that instrument called a theremin. Just a reminder, the last trigger, seriously, has become the hottest trigger in ASMR over the last month. And I'm trying to get in on the ground level. So everybody watch this video. If you saw the thumbnail, you might have an idea of what it is. It's legit. Anyway, let's move on to our next trigger. This is our next trigger, and it's Playdoh Foam. Now, when I was a kid, the channel Nickelodeon had a product called Floam, F-L-O-A-M, and it's basically the same exact thing. It's these little tiny styrofoam balls with some sort of colored glue holding them together. That's actually pretty good. And it's probably going to make a really big mess. And I'm probably going to regret trying this because I tried before with a generic brand and it went horribly. This is already better. It's not sticking as much to my fingers. Let me try to get some of this out of here and get the glue evenly distributed. Already making a mess, Rynsey, I swear. I live for making messes on this channel. We gotta work this in a little bit. Because the more you work in the glue, the less messy it is. At least that's how I remember it being as a child. I don't think I'm going to be putting this on the microphone. I don't trust it. And I can't afford another microphone. There's quite a lot stuck to the cap, and I can't get it off. I don't remember remember this being as gross and sticky, but that's probably because my parents had to clean it up when I was a kid. Chances are I just left it there like a child. There we go. That's better. There's still more left in the bucket, but I'm not worried about that right now. Right now, should I try this on the microphone? I don't know if I trust it. Tell me if you've done this before. Any ASMR channels out there? Did it come off of your Yeti? Okay, the microphone, the Blue Yeti. I really don't trust it. Yeah, it's too much glue for me. I can't trust it on the microphone. And I'm just having, basically, an internal discussion out loud with myself right now on camera. I probably seem crazy, and I'm sorry. Anyway. Let's make like a cup. There we go. How's that? It's still really sticking to my hands. I'm not really happy with this trigger, and I think I might do an experiment where I let this sit out for a little bit and see if some of this glue dries up. Because it's just too, like, you can see it. How it strings out, and it's very sticky. This is essentially Elmer's glue in this styrofoam. Anyway, it makes a nice squishing sound. Like, it's kind of sticky, kind of not. Well, I mean, it's very sticky, but the sound it makes is more of a... Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This trigger has just been a train wreck from the beginning. Let's do some soft, sticky taps, and then move on and wash these hands. Not today. Nope. Okay. I don't like this trigger. If you do, let me know, and I'll do it again, but I really have no desire to ever do this trigger again. Let's move on. Okay, next up is a Rynsey favorite, the Crinkle Tubes. The Crinkle Tubes make very nice sounds as you bend them back and forth. And as they get longer, the popping sounds get lower in pitch. As you shorten it, the crinkly pop sounds get higher in pitch naturally. Crinkle Tubes, Crinkle Tubes. Idea. That didn't work like I thought it would. That's really hard to manage. Sounds like a frog. Has anybody ever been to Puerto Rico? I have not. But I hear there's like an area that at nighttime around dusk, there's this little specific type of frog that comes out. And all you hear are these frogs croaking. I had a friend who is from Puerto Rico, and she would go there to visit her father all the time. I cannot remember the name of these frogs. Karoki. I can't remember. That might be completely wrong. If you know, let me know in the comments. I wouldn't mind going to Puerto Rico one day. Anyway, let's move on to our next trigger. Back by popular demand is the purple mattress, because this thing makes good sounds. I might have to buy another one of these. This one's starting to wear out. I prefer the purple mattress slow and soft. Very nice. Pick up the pace a little bit. I just realized the box to this says purple. Satisfyingly squishy. And you know, we're gonna have to squish this a little bit. We've squished this in previous videos, so why don't we just do it? Sounds good. I really need to get a real desk for my ASMR. Something that's portable though, and maybe even foldable but sturdy. Because I don't have an area where I can just keep my gear set up. You know, I'd love to, but not right now. It just doesn't work. We're going to move on to our next trigger, which is the trigger you have been waiting for. This next trigger is ASMR's hottest trigger, I think, of the year so far, but definitely of the month, the last 2 months. Let me get set up, and I'll be right back. So by this time, I'm sure every one of you are asking, what is this tingly trigger I waited around for? I really need to know what this trigger is, and I'm about to hold up 2 plastic spoons, and you, right now, I'm gonna read your mind. What the hell is a plastic spoon going to do? How am I gonna get tingles from plastic spoons? How are 2 plastic spoons going to make me fall asleep? Well, let me show you, my friends, because this is ASMR's hottest trigger. Are you ready? What do you think of that? Some headphones next time so I can really get some good sounds with the plastic spoons. Now, that being said, I have 2 other plastic spoons, and they're just a little bit different. Not quite, but we're gonna try this with the black plastic spoon. Now, these feel a little thicker. I'm not sure if it's going to sound different or the same. There we go. right spoons? What do you tell me? Everybody, that's going to wrap up this video, but real quick, if you've enjoyed yourself, consider liking and subscribing. I also have a TikTok, just a reminder, the link is in the description below. Everyone, have a good night. I'll see you in the next one.